Valencia, and I am with Valencia's voice. It echoes in the earth realm. Here with the message for the divine masculine. And the spread that we're going to do today is what is divine masculine's current situation, what is an obstacle or a block, and then what is the advice. The cards that we have on the table in the first position, which would be the current situation, is the lovers. What is the obstacle or the block? The Six of Cups. And then the advice is the Two of Swords. Okay. Your good karma card today, divine masculine, is read something inspirational to create a positive energy. So, the Six of Cups, we know, is all about nostalgia and things like that. But because it is in the obstacle or challenge position, you may be having some unsettled emotions or energy or thoughts as it relates to the past or childhood. And Spirit is reminding you to read something inspirational so that you can create a positive atmosphere or positive energy to kind of shuffle out that negative energy that you may be feeling, okay? Spirit is also inspiring you with the with the You Got This deck to stay close to anything that makes you glad to be alive, okay? That could be people, that could be places, that could be things, okay? So with the Lover's card, divine masculine, as your current situation, what I'm seeing here is that you're definitely thinking about your soulmate or your twin flame. You are trying to figure out how you can make this connection happen. You know that it is something that is very like a feeling to you, like you can't even describe it. It's something that you want desperately. It's something that you know is a part of your life, and you're trying to figure out how you can pull it in. Now you're also thinking about this twin flame soulmate, because you know that this is what ultimately is going to balance out your life, and that is what you're ready for at this time in life. You're tired of just dating whoever or trying to figure people out when you ultimately know you already know who this person is, and that's what you're trying to call in. So of course you're trying to align yourself, okay, and you're setting those intentions to be able to do so. Now in your obstacle or what's blocking your position is the Six of Cups, and what Spirit is saying is that there are some childhood wounds that still need to be healed, that you have yet to deal with or to confront. In the cross that is in the middle with the heart, it is something that is really near and dear to your heart. I'm hearing that maybe very early on in life you were very aware of who you were intuitively, and you kind of made your decisions in the way that you maneuvered in life. You kind of felt your way through things, and very early on you were taught that that was incorrect, maybe telling you, oh, you stop doing that, or boys don't do this if you're a masculine, or maybe even talking about your feelings the way that you did. Someone very early on told you that the way that you naturally move and maneuver was not appropriate for you to do, and as such it created some childhood trauma for you, okay? It's also the Lover's card being in the current position, it's also saying that you may be too focused in on this twin flame, twin soul connection, where you may be also just caught up in the state of nostalgia, and you're not living in the present, the here and the now, and you might need to release and let go a little bit and allow things to happen as they should, right? So you might be trying to manipulate or control the outcome of a situation because you know who your twin soul is or your soulmate is, and you're trying to create this nostalgia moment because it's someone from your past that you know, and you're trying to create moments or situations in order for this to manifest. And Spirit is saying that you may have to loosen your grips a little bit as it relates to that. Now the Two of Wands, which is coming in as your advice today, is indicating that you are definitely in a position where you're allowing I'm sorry, that was the Divine Phantoms. I'm sorry, I just did their reading. The Two of Swords, I'm sorry, is indicating that You need to make your mind up. You're very indecisive, right? You have to make a choice and you have to make a decision. Now, the Lovers card can also be about choice, and that's what led the reading. Okay, so maybe you're trying to decide. Maybe you are connected to a soulmate and a twin flame, and you're trying to decide on who you ultimately want to be with and who's going to give you your best life. Okay, or maybe you're just trying to make a decision about this twin flames journey. But the advice is that you're very indecisive at this time and that you need to make a decision. You need to identify what it is that you want and then take those necessary steps that are needed in order to do so. Now, if you look at the Two of Swords, there is a rose, right, with a pin that's at the end. So this is telling me that this is a soul contract, all right? And you are aware of the contract that you made. So it is now up to you, because you have free will to fulfill your obligation as it relates to this contract, but not by forcing anything, to allow things to happen as they should and as they may. Okay, well, that's all I have. I am Valencia. This is Valencia's voice, and that goes in the earth realm. Until next time, Divine Masculine.